And these are the materials that we will be using in today's orchid propagation. Right here we have a gallon of water that has been combined with this Physan 20. And this is an algicide, fungicide, bactericide, and also a viruscide. So indeed this is a great disinfectant. And this right here is a spray bottle of which we filled it with that Physan 20 solution. And also we are disinfecting our clippers right here, again with that Physan solution. And right here we have some ground up cinnamon right there, and also some cotton balls, and that's going to be used to also help to dry up the wound when we are done with our propagation. And also I'll be using this handy dandy pair of gloves because we are using some heavy duty chemicals today, so that's going to protect my hands. And this right here is the orchid that we will be propagating today, and as you see, she is humunga dunga, standing at about 4 feet tall. But how big is she really? And this is how big she really is, folks. Do you see how humunga dunga she really is? Because I have to tell you, she's just about as big as I am. And this is actually the Vanda tatsuri. And this is the one that's a combination of the Vanda lazunica and also the Vanda tricolor. I did do a video on this in specific, and if you want to see that video and find out exactly what she is and what she is all about, click on the link right here and it'll take you to that video. And the reason I decided to propagate this humunga dunga wunga of a Vanda is the simple fact that this has an adult size keiki, very mature and blooming size. And of course we follow her up, and this is Big Mama right there. So I decided to go ahead and sell Big Mama, and because this big uns is also blooming size, I am gonna keep Big Baby just for me. And what I'm also hoping for, because she does have quite a stem area right here, as you can see, I'm hoping because we are propagating this orchid that it will encourage more growths or keikis and offshoots to also want to grow off of my portion. And of course, because the top portion, the mama, is also getting propagated, this also has a chance for promoting new growths and keikis from mama right here. So buyer has the potential of also getting some keikis. And here she is, guys. This is the humunga dunga wunga of a Vanda on a toddler napping bed right here. And as you can see, she is huge. I wasn't exaggerating, folks. So now we're going to go ahead and do the propagation. I decided to do this on this napping bed again because the table was not sufficient and would not hold her weight. And I just didn't want to risk injuring her. So let's go ahead and get the propagation started. And all we're doing now is we're spraying that Physan, and we're just saturating her with it, disinfecting her, making sure that she is all set and ready to go for her operation. We're also going to turn her over and make sure she's sprayed down on the other side as well. And the area that we selected to propagate her is actually going to be in this area right here. We're going to cut her right there because, as you can see, she has 1 root system, 2 root system, and this is the 3rd root system. So you definitely want to have enough roots to be able to sustain the cutting, and it's recommended to have at least 2 to 3 good root systems. So we're having 3 on her, and I think it's more than sufficient to sustain Big Mama. So that is where we're going to be cutting her. Okay, and here we are, and X marks the spot, so here we go. Oh my goodness, this is a tough one. Okay, woo! There you go. Wow. And we're just going to spray down the wound area with that Physan. And now it's time to spice her up with some cinnamon, and that's going to help to dry out this wound and also help in disinfecting it as well. And here they are, folks. 1 becoming 2 and divided. And as you can see, this is all staked up now, hanging in the tree. And if we actually take a look, there's actually 4 roots on here, or root systems. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, she'll be just fine. She will be A-okay and ready to go. And here they both are now, finally separated and divided into two. And now that they are separated, they're spending their intimate moments together, you know, saying their final goodbyes and farewells. And Mama here is finally accepting and embracing the fact that it is time for big child, or big baby right here, to spread its wings and fly, because although this will always be her baby, this is actually full grown and ready to be off on its own. Well and ready to be off on its own. So indeed, now we're going to wait it out just a little bit, guys. I'm going to wait about a month to ensure that the propagation went well with her before I go ahead and put her up for auction. And then of course we're going to see how baby here does as well. And again, fingers crossing, hoping that this propagation right here will initiate and promote more growths to come up. So hoping that we get more offshoots and keikis of this guy right here. And there you have it, folks. That is an absolute big mama and big baby propagation wrap. I thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of my orchid adventures, and I hope you stay tuned for more. If you like this video, please be sure to like, share, and also subscribe. Also join me on Facebook. Thank you guys so much, and as you guys already know, I truly do love and appreciate you guys all. Mwah.